news every half hour only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 18 minutes after 11 o'clock. I just told Anthony this is one of the shortest and funnest segments we do, and it's absolutely the truth. Anthony James is here. He's our voice of travel. I'm going to pick your brain a little bit because you know about culinary things as well.
Sure, excellent.
Oh, my gosh. We've had two segments this morning on food, so I want to ask you something about traveling and food. Good morning, Anthony. How are you?
Good morning. How are you all?
Anthony, of course, is from Homewood Suites. He's the general manager over there and also a candidate for the Marion County Commission.
Yes.
So you're busy doing all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff and insightful stuff. I follow you on Facebook, and you mentioned something the other day about how the world does not look the way as far as racial relations. You right. pointed out something we've pointed out all the time, that what the news shows is not what my life isn't like that. You know,
it's just more and more. I think people get on Facebook and you see all these things go back and forth. But like when I was in Orlando this weekend, it didn't matter.
Tell me about the bathing suits. I want to hear about that.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was
sorry for shifting gears on you, but that was more interesting than racial relations.
You guys are manly men, let me tell you. We're glad about that.
My wife and daughter, I took them down so they can go to MegaCon. So they went to that.
What is it called?
MegaCon. It's with there was like Stan Lee, William Shatner was there.
Oh, okay.
All those, and people were dressed up. I mean, it was just like 40,000 of the weirdest people you'll ever meet.
Are you into that?
No.
Okay.
But there was an international women's volleyball tournament.
Yeah, man.
There.
Okay.
And
this is way more important than racial relations.
I really want to go to Brazil now.
Were they topless?
No, they weren't. No matter how much I tried.
Oh, okay.
But
I heard some of the women are there.
No. Well, we heard that we were at one of the water parks years and years ago.
Oh, Wet and Wild.
And this was when my son was so little he was afraid to go on the slide, so we would just go in the lazy river. Robin and her children, meanwhile, they were a little bit older, so they did the slide. So the whole day long, I didn't see Robin and her kids.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm looking for them, and I'm on top of one of those bridges that goes over the lazy river, and the guy says, "Can I help you? Are you looking?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for my friends because we're getting ready to leave." "Oh, are they from Brazil?" I said, "No." "Why would they be from Brazil?" "Oh, haven't you noticed all the Brazilian people here today?" I said, "Not really." He said, "Well, have you noticed any girls without tops on?" I said, "Yes, I've noticed this." And I said, "What's the story?" And he goes, "Well, apparently the fathers are the ones who decide if it's time. So if you're 12 years old and you're already starting to show something, and dad says, 'Nah, you're only 12, go topless,' it's fine."
Sounds kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah. So daddy has to say, "You know what? It's you're a little bit too big there, lady. Gotta put something on."
Yeah, wow.
But that was
it's just
still an experience.
Different cultures, different people.
How do I squeeze everything I want to talk to you about in a little tiny segment? Okay, food.
Yes.
We had discussions this morning. We had the president of the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council on.
Yep.
It was unbelievable what you can do with a hot dog. Okay?
I know, Eric.
And then we had this lady on talking about the food trucks in New York and
oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah,
street
those vendors.
Food trucks in New York are just I'm sorry, but the best hot dog comes from a street vendor, especially in New York.
Yeah.
Now, why? Is it because of the city, or is it
because of the water?
Psychological? No, it's not.
No, well, because of the bread,
No.
the bagels, the pastrami stuff. It's because of the water. You can't. Now, I'm not saying that the water is great, but it's just a distinct.
Well, the
taste
water's
that put that
filtered.
There.
It's filtered here too.
Well, yeah, but trust me, it's the water. It's the water. There were some people here that owned a deli.
I know.
Yeah.
They had water shipped down.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm
They
telling
told you that.
I'm telling you, it's the water. But that's the best hot dogs.
Yeah, I love hot dogs.
Because they just put them together so quickly and just It's just it's just good.
Yeah.
I can't even make them like that at home. I don't.
Yeah, but I think it's because of where you are. I feel the same way. If are you a baseball fan? No, you're a football fan.
Football fan. Mhm.
Okay, so you go to a football game. Don't you love having a hot dog at the game?
I do, but it's kind of hard to stomach when it's $12.
Oh.
And also,
they
they're
really?
dry. They're dry. I mean, they mass make these things.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So that's no
probably
good.
a couple 100,000.
Well, they don't have
mass-made.
pride. Football doesn't have pride in their hot dogs. Baseball has pride in their hot dogs.
Yeah,
Well,
they do.
Yeah, and they probably have Nathans out there too.
For some reason, the hot dog makers at the baseball stadiums seem to do it good.
Right, hot dogs, peanuts, and popcorn,
That's right.
Cracker Jacks. You're good.
No, we had a guy, the hot dog guy this morning said there's a hot dog that people are doing now, and what they're putting on it is Cracker Jacks and macaroni and cheese on the same hot dog.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yep. On the
Have you
same
heard
hot
of
dog.
Oh, I have not. Now I've
Yeah.
heard. I made this burger with macaroni and cheese, a burger. But I've never heard of
That sounds
the
good, too.
hot dog
That
with
sounds good, too.
Cracker Jacks and wow. I would like to speak to this guy.
All right, so we're talking about travel. This is a voice of travel.
That's right. You
So
travel
one
with
thing I
food.
didn't get to ask the lady from New York is Robin, when she went up to New York to see her son and her daughter-in-law and her mom was there, they went to the top of this building to this what was a restaurant at the rooftop.
Yep.
Rooftop, yeah.
Is that a common thing now? Is that happening in a lot of places?
It is. In fact, I was talking to some friends of mine back home in Richmond. They just opened up a new rooftop place.
Really?
Oh.
And it's something about being rooftop. In Memphis, if you go to the, what was that hotel? Oh, it's the Peabody. You go to the roof, just look out, and there's parties up there.
Oh, cool.
So there's drinks and live music and all that
Really?
stuff. It's all about being up high and looking. It's the view.
Yes, I think you're right.
It's not necessarily about the food, because if you ever notice anywhere you go, if the ambiance is good, then the food is good.
Did they put a
Yeah.
there used to be a restaurant at the top of One World Trade Center, I think it was.
Okay.
It was called oh gosh, what was the name of the restaurant again? It was a very famous restaurant actually, but it was a beautiful view.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, did they put one at the new building? Do you know?
I don't know. I
Freedom
really
Tower?
don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they did that or not.
Yeah.
I really don't. But yeah, these rooftop things and these dining experiences. Have you ever heard about the dining experience that it's dark?
No.
It's pitch dark.
I don't like that.
You're at your table.
No.
And the food comes, and you're actually eating, and you're using all of your other senses.
We had one of those restaurants here about 20 years ago.
Really?
Yep. It
Really?
was, yeah, it was,
You ate in the dark?
oh, yeah. It was on the way to the 4 Acres, and you walked in there, and I can't recall the name of it, but it was pitch dark in there.
Yeah.
So you'd have to sit there and flick your lighter to see what, to read
Right.
the menu or to,
Right.
see your food.
And the new
Can't
ones
recall the
now,
name.
the new ones now are you can. It's like prefix. It's already ordered. Everything's done. So you walk in. I believe you sit down and everything like that. And then the servers have the night vision things they have.
Really?
Yeah, but it's all about using your other senses. See, dinner,
Have you done this?
No, I have not. I'm going to. I definitely
It's an
want to do
adventure.
that. It is. And dinner themes are becoming more and more popular. Dinner themes. So you have that. You have all these exotic. What's the one where you're suspended from the air?
Oh, that looks scary. I know what you're talking about.
And
Yeah.
you have one.
No, I don't want to do
rotates.
that. No, I don't want to do that one.
And there's one underwater.
Yeah, that one looks
Wow.
fun.
So think about this: the ice bar. Whoever thought of that?
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
you
that
actually have
sounds
on
cool.
coats and stuff like that, and you're actually at a bar drinking, and it's just
Yeah, and you
So-
got shrimp on the bar and everything. It's
yeah.
great.
So it's all about ambiance.
So the other day we had Nutty Bar by Little Debbie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, she has a white chocolate Nutty Bar. Have you ever seen this one, the white chocolate Nutty Bar?
Uh-uh.
Okay. So we bought some, and I said to Robin, if this was pitch black, you couldn't tell the difference. They taste exactly the same.
They do.
I think. I don't know.
I don't.
But doesn't
I don't like white chocolate. I'm not a white chocolate fan. There's something different about the taste. I don't know. I don't like it.
There's a racial joke in there
I
somewhere.
think it is.
There's a racial joke.
It's very-
Would I be out of line for saying it? I don't even know. I have to think about it before I can make one up. But
Is that what you look for then when you personally travel and then you go to look for these unique dining experiences and then bring it back to your hotel?
Well, this is the thing. I like doing stuff different. I mean, the world is getting more and more creative, and I like doing different things. So, different types of dining experiences, different types of things that you can do. It just helps, and it just now vacations can be, not just the same old thing anymore. I mean, of course, it's great to go on vacation, but there's a lot more things to do, and a lot more people are coming up with these things that they can do, and everybody's talking about it, buzzing about it. Like Dick's Last Resort. You ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
No.
Oh,
Where is it?
let me tell you about Dick's.
Yeah, really?
I'm all ears.
What the heck is this place?
If you Google Dick's Last Resort.
Okay.
The best one, I think, is in Myrtle Beach. They have one in Baltimore. They have one somewhere else.
Really?
The servers are paid to be jerks to you.
Really?
They go off on you. They yell at you, scream at you.
I
They
couldn't
come and
handle
throw you. But the fun part about it,
Because they're a bunch of dicks, that's why.
yes, yes. The fun part about it is to take somebody there that doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's the. So we took Mom one day, and
no.
she barely made it like 8 minutes.
Were they
before she was-
profane at all?
They weren't too profane,
Yeah.
but they would come in and like, okay, what do you want to drink? And they're like, well, hang on, I gotta take this call. I'll be back later. I'll be back by half an hour. And then they'll send somebody else over and say, was he supposed to take your drink?
How
order?
do you know if you should leave a tip? I mean, if they're
Because it's the place.
so you supposed
It's,
You just-
they're the
you just-
entertainment.
the ruder
Right.
you are, the bigger the tip.
Yes, and
no.
so try Dick's Last Resort. I'm telling
I've
you.
tried Dick's Last Resort. It's been years ago, and there was a lot of rudeness involved too.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
did try that, Anthony.
Yes.
Oh man,
Tell me,
had to go
yes.
see a judge about the whole thing. Yeah. fun show. I told you it's the shortest and funnest show. 10 seconds. How do we get a hold of you? What's your number?
352-369-4610.
Go to Homewood Suites. Have a staycation in Ocala. Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.
I'm Million Wu. The ongoing massive Takata airbag recall expanding by some 1.9 million Ford vehicles in North America. Among those affected, some Ford Mustangs, Fusions, and Rangers.